It's not exactly the monk's brandy, but Osi says it's good for emotional upheaval.
Can she back a truckload of it up to my house?
Let the storm rage outside, Miss Parker, not inside you.
Easy for you to say, Jarod. Graveyard full of Parkers burned to death by their father, my great-grandfather. Same year that my great-grandfather arrived alone and founded the center. Generation after generation, that evil has been passed down to me.
You know who you are.
I'm a Parker. And with every new revelation in my life, my family portrait becomes a more hideous picture. Do you remember when we were kids, that night that I snuck you into my father's office?
You said if I was really a genius, I would be able to figure out where your father hid the present he bought you on his business trip. And later you found it exactly where I said it would be.
Yeah, only it wasn't. I just told you that it was because I was so disappointed. My father lied about buying it. The pathetic part is that I've been searching for that gift from Daddy ever since.
Your father. The center. Manipulation is what they do. The only present they ever left us with was emptiness.
Well, those Parker graves out there go way beyond empty. Which brings me back to wondering
Who it is you really are.
I don't know now if I really ever want to know.
Yes. Yes, you do. The center wants us to believe that finding the truth is a mistake. That looking for answers about who we really are is futile, and finding any kind of connection outside their control is wrong. I know you don't want to hear this, but you can feel it. You've been a center prisoner all these years, just like me. And with every discovery you find, you're every bit the outcast. Just like me.
Why is it that the one person that I've been trained to distrust, to hate, to capture, is always with me during the most difficult moments of my life?
Maybe. It's supposed to be that way.
I don't want to interrupt. Would anyone care for more tea?
Osi, please let me help you. Thank you. It's her?
Who?
It's the little girl that led me to the chapel.
Cannot be that little girl.
It is her, and she's holding the doll.
Impossible. This little girl is the crypt keeper's daughter. She's been dead 100 years.
Sid, I'm worried about Miss Parker. Me too. I'm afraid there are no answers to her whereabouts here. Her house either. I invited myself in through the bathroom window. But get this. I wasn't the only one who'd broken into her house looking for her. Somebody besides us is damn interested in finding her too. I wonder where she is. Angelo. What's he trying to tell us?
Terribilis est locus iste.
Terrible things happen here.
Terrible things happen where? 240, 86? What's it mean, Angelo?
All about the Parkers. Truth about the Parkers. Terrible things.
This sketch, the self-portrait of the little Parker girl. She gave it to the priest from the chapel, Father Theo, on the day she died.
What a tragedy.
Oh, yes. Theirs and his.
His?
The night the crypt keeper's family burned to death, Father Theo also died. A mysterious accident. He supposedly fell from the chapel balcony. My father was a good friend of Father Theo's. He got all his personal items, including the sketch of Angel, which he was clutching in his hands when he died.
Did you just call her Angel?
That's what her father called her. Does that mean something to you?
Everything means something.
If Father Theo was clutching this when he died, that means something too. We need to find out everything we can about Father Theo.
All his belongings are in the archive chamber.
Evil scrolls, ghosts, a little family arson, all a perfect Parker fit. Call me crazy, but I'm ready to believe in curses.
Well, cursed or not, the scrolls have enough so-called value that our mothers are willing to risk their lives to find them. Here's Father Theo's chest, just where Osi said it would be. Meet Father Theo.
Humble belongings of a humble man. And a dead end.
Maybe. And maybe not.
What?
You see how the binding is loose in the photo here? But it's been restitched here. It's a letter that Father Theo wrote to his bishop in Glasgow. And it's dated the day Father Theo died.
Bless me, Your Holiness, for I break the sanctity of the confessional as I commit these words to paper. This eve, the daughter of the local crypt keeper spoke
Words of such terror that the quill quivers in my hand as I write. Her father, she claims, discovered and stole the long sought-after scrolls of Vespa. The demons have now turned this once loving man into a tormented soul. In trying to save him from eternal damnation, she took and re-hid the scrolls along with 3 other items: a leather pouch, a porcelain doll, and an eerily accurate self-portrait. She said they were to remember her by, as if she had realized